Tomorrow, you'll say TGIF when Full House is their season premiere, Lost in Paradise.
The plane.
Then the comedy's family sized.
I told your mama she can move in with us.
The premiere of Family Matters. Make way for the hottest guys on wheels, the season premiere of Perfect Strangers. Fall under the spell of the cutest witch on television. A sneak preview of Free Spirit. The new season begins for Full House, Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, and Free Spirit tomorrow.
What's up? The night's not over. There's more TGIF coming your way.
Hey, Statler, there's more TGIF.
TGIF! That girl is fine!
Oh, you must mean Suzanne Summers on Step by Step.
Well, we're sure not talking about Miss Piggy.
That girl is frightening!
Yeah, she's a regular Frankenswine.
Wow. Stay tuned for Step by Step.
If you stick around,
we promise to show you the rest of the show.
On ABC.
maybe. And now it's time for Let's Learn Something.
Let's Learn Something, brought to you by TGIF. This is the Arctic. It's a very cold place. If you're going there, you should probably wear a jacket. See, you can learn something on TV.
Stay tuned for more You Wish.
On TGIF.
Cool.
It's a bit difficult to try and compare modern television viewing habits to ones of 30 years ago. I suppose the biggest television event of the past decade would be one of the Super Bowls or Game of Thrones, but even HBO's record-breaking viewership pales in comparison to mediocre Nielsen ratings of the past. If you ask anyone in their mid-30s to early 40s what channel they watched on Friday night growing up, the answer will probably be the same. Lasting for 11 years, ABC's TGIF lineup kept a firm grasp on Friday night ratings, revitalizing the Howard time slot and competing for the #1 spot with NBC's must-see TV. Throughout its run, ABC attempted several new sitcoms under the TGIF banner, with none of them reaching the same success as its landmark shows.
It's TGIF and NSYNC on the set with Sabrina.
Right on.
She can't control herself. We're all pumped up and excited. JC and I were born on the same day, so we have a connection.
Hi, I'm Lance from NSYNC, and my favorite TV show on TGIF is Boy Meets World, and my favorite actress is Topanga. Woohoo!
Mine too.
One of the less talked about TGIF failures, Camp Wilder was a family sitcom that aired from September 18, 1992 until February 26 of 1993. Starring Mary Page Keller, the show focuses on the relationship between her and her brother, played by Jerry O'Connell, as she opens up their home to his group of friends in an attempt to become their mentor. The show is well remembered for its cast, with Jay Moore, Jared Leto, and Hilary Swank making up the primary friend group. The show was canceled after 19 episodes, although it is said that the 20th episode was aired in some countries overseas. This show was also the acting debut of Tina Majorino, a year before her roles in When a Man Loves a Woman and Waterworld.
Goodness gracious, sakes alive. Come on out of here, you big nasty animal, you. Rub-a-dub-dub. You want to come over here and sit on my lap? No? How about a cigarette? Nothing like a good smoke if you miss your mom. Never too young to start.
Loosely based on her own life, All-American Girl was a sitcom that starred Margaret Cho, airing from September 14, 1994 to March 15, 1995. Co-starring Amy Hill and B.D. Wong, All-American Girl was the first sitcom to star an Asian female lead, and aired on the same night as ABC's other eponymous female sitcoms, Ellen and Roseanne. However, the show suffered from poor critical reception, with critics lamenting the program's stereotypes and lack of true Korean influences. The show was revamped in its 13th episode, with other cast members brought in as an attempt to focus on Margaret's multiracial group of friends rather than her Korean family. The final episode, Young Americans, was intended to serve as a backdoor pilot for a spin-off series, but the show ultimately never materialized. ABC also considered solely focusing on the dynamic between Margaret Cho and Grandma, Amy Hill's character, but this too never came into fruition, and All-American Girl was not renewed for a second season. The complete series was released on DVD in a 4-disc set in 2006.
You know this? How come electric sockets always look like little faces, you know, like this?
Just a coincidence, I guess.
Aliens in the Family was a short-lived sitcom airing on ABC from March 15th to August 31st of 1996. Created by Andy and Susan Horowitz, the creators of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the series starred John Bedford Lloyd as a single father who is abducted by an alien that in turn comes to Earth to pose as his wife. The series suffered poor ratings and was canceled after 8 episodes.
So, anyway, what made you decide to become a nanny?
Well, I've just always loved babies. They're so sweet and innocent and cuddly.
State your mission. Aw, sweetie, you're up.
Hello there. What's your name?
I am Bobot, the displeased.
And I am Sally, the nanny.
Not funny. Derisive mimicry.
Well, I was just trying...
Silence.
Look, I found a stray cat.
Oh, now the excitement begins.
Hey, he looks just like a cat that I had when I was a kid. His name was Cat Stevens.
Yeah, but in the 80s, you had to rename him Yusef Ibrahim.
I miss the 70s. Back then, I wasn't sitting home without a date on a Friday night.
Oh, Mom, none of us have dates tonight either.
Thanks for cheering us up, kid.
I wish life could be like the 70s again.
Ooh, that is a bad thing to say when you're holding a magical time-traveling cat.
Teen Angel was a fantasy sitcom that aired from September 26, 1997 to February 13th of 1998. Starring Corbin Allred and Mark Damas, the show was created by Al Jean and Mark Rice, who had previously worked on The Simpsons and were also the creators of the animated show The Critic, airing 3 years earlier. The sitcom follows a high schooler and his recently deceased best friend, who is sent back to Earth to act as the other's guardian angel. Co-starring Maureen McCormick and Ron Glass, the show was meant to capitalize on a teenage supernatural craze that was sweeping network television at the time, airing alongside Sabrina the Teenage Witch and the short-lived You Wish, which came out the same year. The show faced competition from the new programming schedule of the CBS Block Party, which was anchored by Family Matters and Step by Step, which had both previously been on ABC. After 17 episodes, Teen Angel was canceled.
Sunday, the agency launches an operation so big.
Send in the team.
It will take 2 female super spies.
Drop the gun.
And this mission...
Are you keeping secrets from me?
...could be someone's last.
You are implicating yourself.
Don't threaten me again.
A new alias. Then, a family man goes on a murderous rampage.
I think the worst is that's what's going to happen.
That will bring a young detective to the breaking point. An all-new Dragnet After I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Live and Alias. ABC Sunday starting at 7, 6 Central.
In the ever-changing world of streaming services, television network identity no longer has the same impact as it did in the 20th century. ABC has become more or less the news and sports division of Disney, and most people would rather watch college football than any new network sitcom or medical drama. It is unfortunate that a lot of these shows are no longer available, as they were never released on DVD during the heyday of television box sets, and now only exist on bits and pieces in the internet. TGIF was when ABC became the family network, and without its dominance through the 90s, it is unlikely that Disney would have become the entertainment giant it is today. As television consumers, the shows that we love and cherish the most came from one of 4 places, and they will continue to no matter how and where they are viewed to today.
Steve's mom was starting to lose her faith in guys, so I fixed her up with a man.
I can dig it.
But this guy used to be Steve's dog.
Bummer. I'm afraid that any creature changed against its will must inevitably revert to its natural state.
I have an idea. Say that again, but just for kicks. Let's pretend for a moment I'm a 15-year-old who never graduated high school.
Listen, Turkey. I'm saying that because Boo did not want to become a human, he'll become a dog again precisely at the stroke of 11:43 p.m.
11:43? But it was midnight in Cinderella.
This is real life, not some jive fairy tale.
Why did I let you guys talk me into renting Thelma and Louise? You know, I hate to pull rank, but this is my house.
I wouldn't mess with us while we're feeling empowered. Honey, you just don't get this movie, do you?
What's to get? Women are tragically misunderstood, men are scum.
And you thought he wasn't paying attention.
Wednesday, Tamira's busting out all over.
Dang, girl, you've been taking your vitamins.
And will Lisa's date be a big bust too? And all new Sister. Then Margaret's getting pressure from her new boyfriend's family.
May you swell with the bounty of many masculine children.
May I have a lot more of this?
All-American Girl following Sister Wednesday on ABC.